is up? Welcome into the Buddy Cop podcast. My name is Sean Leary. I am a comedian who loves action movies, and I am joined by my co-host, impressionist and comedian extraordinaire who also loves action movies, Scott Ibarra. We're also joined on the third mic, sound engineer, producer, Tom Cocking. Tom, how are we feeling?
Feeling good.
And Scott, feeling okay?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot cooler now. I got my sleeveless on.
I put the AC on too, by the way. So
You did? Thank you. Because I was
Yeah.
watching Stallone do some movies and stuff, and I was like, so in honor of him, I'm wearing a
your
sleeveless.
shoulders look really good, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You're
Pop
very
and
welcome.
shoulders for a perfect pop and shoulder movie.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Someone play some Kenny Loggins.
Yeah. The 1993 Rennie Harlan smash hit Cliffhanger starring Stallone. Let's get right into it. So we started this. Yeah, we started this podcast because I like 90s action movies. I'm more of a Gen. What am I? I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial.
I'm a millennial. Like the 90s action a little bit more. Scott is Gen X.
Jen,
I never
I'm
get this.
right on. I'm the one of the first millennials.
Yeah, you're wear a tank top to a podcast generation. Like you look.
Whatever that
Remember the
is.
movie Pain and Gain? You look like Mark Wahlberg's character. Like anytime he gets angry, he's just, I gotta get a pump.
I gotta get it. Yeah.
So
What are we doing here? I gotta get a pump. Gotta get a pump.
if you're watching on YouTube, Scott is wearing headphones and a tank top, and he's bulging. We got Tom here, beautiful beard from the mountains. He's got a lot of bones to pick about this
Bones
movie, but I
are
just want to
being
get into it real quick. We are presented by TriStar Pictures.
Oh, they're
Remember
such good
TriStar
company.
when
Yeah.
there was a unicorn? TriStar.
and the little unicorn
Yep.
thing. It's
And then it
beautiful.
goes into Corolla Co. This was another a 90s production company that is now defunct because of cocaine. Corolla Co.
Wow.
They put up, I think, $40 million for this movie. So
What
I
a
just want to
deep
get into
dive.
it. So what we do on this podcast, we'll talk favorite scenes, favorite moments. We'll
Yes.
talk impressions. We'll do bits. We'll talk about the box office, the fun facts, and we'll get out on a hot take. Talk a little bit about Rotten Tomatoes, blah, blah, blah. Impact moving forward.
Right.
Let's just get into it
And if
right
you're
away.
a fan of TriStar Pictures,
TriStar.
we'll take your calls.
Yeah, absolute TriStar Pictures. So real quick, I had the hardest time finding this movie to watch. So I have an Amazon Fire Stick. I have an Amazon Fire Stick, and I typed in Cliffhanger, and it would not come up. I couldn't even buy it. You know what I mean? Like normally it'll be like, oh, it's not streaming on any of your streams, so you got to buy it.
You got to have Roku.
But it didn't come through. Okay, so I got onto my computer. I wrote it down. Xumo TV. XUMO TV. This thing had more ads than an NFL Sunday. My God. This took me 3 hours to watch this 80-minute movie.
You should have just downloaded it on LimeWire.
I should have just paid the $15 to get it on YouTube. They would have sold it to me. So okay, anyway, whatever. We are presented by Silver Screen Video. Silver Screen Video. You want to rent a movie and a place doesn't exist? Silver Screen Video. Okay. All right. So we see a sprawling shot on the Dolomites. This is hold on. Hold on. It's filmed at the Dolomites in Italy.
Dolomites is actually a place?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a movie.
It's a
about
mountain range. The Dolomites. It's in Italy, northern Italy. We're not down in
Super
Malta.
craggy, super craggy rocks.
Yeah. Craggy, snowy. But hey, it's the Rocky Mountains. This is Colorado. We got the extreme sports guys. So this movie starts with one of the most iconic openings ever. Like I'm not even being dramatic here. It got spoofed in Ace Ventura 2. That's how good it is.
Yep.
Real quick, is Stallone free soloing at the beginning of this movie, hanging from rocks with nothing attached to the rock? He's free solo.
He's basically pulling in. They copied him. Tom Cruise copied him for Mission Impossible
2,
But he was
yeah.
the first. But I want to say,
Why is he not harnessed in? Because at that point, isn't he just going to get Hal and that chick? Like, isn't he
we're overthinking it.
Okay, so here's another thing I want to know.
What's his name in the movie again? Hal? No, not Hal.
It's Hal is Michael Rooker. And then his name is either Gabe or Walker. He has like aliases.
It's Gabe Walker.
It is Gabe Walker.
It's Gabe Walker.
That is a witness protection program name. I need to go live in
Gabe
Pennsylvania.
Walker, I think in the beginning of the film,
Walker.
they're like, just edit out the rope. This guy's just free soloing.
Yeah, he's free soloing.
How is he going to get them down, though? He didn't bring any equipment.
Okay.
He went up there. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, so he climbs up there to... This is the beginning of the movie where Hal, who I guess is like a sexy mountain bachelor who brings his date up
Who
to
can't climb, by the
who
way.
literally can't even go to Cliffs of Id in Culver City for a 2-minute jump, 5
He
feet
hurt
off
his
the
leg.
ground.
He hurt his leg.
Yeah, but what is she doing up there?
He's showing off.
And she's like, he said it was better than sex. And I take one look at Hal and I'm like, this guy can't boink. This guy doesn't look like he's good at sex. So if it is better than boinking him, you're dead.
I mean, you live in L.A. How many guys take their dates up to Runyon?
Hal lives in
It's a
L.A.?
thing. No. You live in L.A.
True.
How many guys will take a
Also-
girl? Do you want to go on a hike and we'll get smoothies at the bottom after?
They're at the very
Hal's
top of this
what he knows.
peak, just sitting with no stuff. How did they get up there? What? It's like the producers are like, yeah, we're gonna put an. Can I just preface? I absolutely love this fucking movie. I think this movie is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I have some hot takes later, but I can still poke some fun
Because the
here.
equipment is not sexy. They want to have Hal in the sleeveless. They want to have the girl in a light coat, and they're having a cute time. If they had a bunch of like camping gear and like
Very true.
that, then it takes you out of it.
But he fucked his knee up though, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, he had a wrap on his
So
knee.
he's
He had
hurt.
Coban on his knee, like he had took a bad tackle in rugby.
Right. And
Like, it
Stallone's
looked-
up there. Stallone's up there to help him out
basically shirtless.
Yeah.
He's jacked. He looks incredible.
in shorts.
Sexy.
In
In-
shorts.
Oh yeah, just the thigh muscles. My God.
Just
Like, you know when you
freebase.
open up one of those biscuits, like a pastry,
yes.
and it goes. Poof, 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 poof. That's his thighs.
Oh, it's the
just
Stallone
free
effect.
soloing thighs. My
Those
God.
Italian biscuit legs
In the Dolomites.
in the Dolomites.
Just
No, no,
in
it
the
was-
Dolomites.
Biscuits
It
in the
was
Dolomites.
filmed in the Dolomites.
It was in Denver.
When we say Dolomites, we mean Denver, Colorado.
You ever go to a Renaissance fair and you get a turkey leg and you just want to put a black mountain climbing shoe on it? Stallone.
Okay. So can I just say this when it comes to anything to do with mountains? Free Solo, any movie where mountain climbing, Vertical Limit, Cliffhanger, I am always rooting for the mountain.
Absolutely.
Anyone
Mountain's
that free
the
solos,
mountain is undefeated.
Did you see the Free Solo documentary about the autistic guy that doesn't have plates, is terrible to his
I did.
girlfriend?
Yeah.
That
Not.
entire
I did not.
movie, I rooted for the mountain. I wanted that guy to splat all over El Capitan. The worst.
Jesus.
The
My
worst.
God.
Anyway,
Wow.
I'm watching this movie, and the woman,
My goodness.
she knows she's going to die from Jump
Oh,
Street.
yes.
I wrote down, she looks like she's got to poop in every shot.
The girl up on top.
The girl up on top who knows she's about
Oh,
to die.
for all the women watching, I
don't wanna die.
For all the women watching, I bet you they're thinking that too. It's like being stuck up on a mountain for a longer time than you thought,
Oh.
and she's like, "I have to take a shit, and I got to change this
no,
tampon."
she looked
Yeah,
like
this guy's gonna
yeah.
want. If we get down, this guy's gonna want to fuck, and I am not.
Well, she was
fucking-
way more into Stallone than she was into Hal.
because Stallone was in the shorts, whatever,
Oh.
and Hal just like busted his
button
leg.
it, a big like Columbia coat, like you
Yeah.
shit name.
And I mean, look at his Hal.
climbed up there just to see her. Like,
And
Yeah.
Hal
I
is
got you
Michael
guys.
Rooker. You know, he's the
Yeah.
guy. He's in Guardians of the
yeah,
Galaxy.
he plays
with
like a serial killer.
raspy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Probably sounds like her dad. He's like, "Hey, we're gonna get down from this mountain. We're gonna fuck." Yeah,
The whole movie, it sounds like he's shitting.
yeah. Don't look at my girl that way. I swear to God.
Hey, you didn't look like I'm here to get you down.
The harness isn't gonna hold.
You should have wore some mountain climbing boots.
You don't tell me what a goddamn wearing.
Okay, and then there was a moment where I'm watching this movie and I wrote this down. They could have named this movie in the first 15 minutes. It could have been called Sarah. The whole dialogue is Sarah. Look at me. Look at me, Sarah. Sarah.
Or
don't
they
look
could
at
have
the
called
blood. Sarah.
They could have called it the drop.
Sarah. Sarah, don't look at me, Sarah.
this is this is
That was
impressions,
that was De Niro having a stroke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Or they could have called it Tight Shot on the Buckle. Oh my God. Incredible tight shot on the buckle.
1993's The Buckle, box office banger.
It's not gonna hold.
It sounded
buckle.
like a Rube Goldberg machine from a Pee Wee Herman movie.
For those that have seen the movie, does anybody else feel like the shot on that buckle? It's like all the other mountain climbing equipment is made of steel, whatever.
oh, yeah.
The buckle was made out of candy corn.
It was
absolutely.
it was made out. It was like a CVS climbing. Like they were like, "Hey, we need some climbing stuff to keep us hooked on. Stop by CVS over on the mountain road."
What's his name? Hal didn't look at the recalls for that buckle.
Yeah, and then Hal's so mad at Stallone for literally just trying to save the woman.
Yeah.
Don't you go? It's not gonna hold too.
Don't you let it go! Don't you let it go!
look at me,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah
Oh,
should,
excuse me.
Sarah shouldn't have wear so much lotion.
This is brought to you by CVS.
Yeah.
Want a carabiner and want to die? CVS.
Oh, CVS, they're so good.
CVS. We are presented by CVS. Want to stop by and pick up some lime margarita cutwaters for $18 as well as toilet paper? It's CVS.
CVS, do you want to fight with a homeless guy over the last sympathy card on the shelf? CVS.
We are presented by CVS. Do you want to ask someone for a key just to get Tylenol? CVS.
CVS, do you want to pick up your herpes medication while also getting a Slim Fast shake next to a hot girl? CVS.
Okay, so obviously this woman dies because it's a 90s movie, and this movie is full of heart-wrenching deaths. We will get to that. I wrote down which death is who had the best, worst death. You know what I mean? Where it was like, which death was the most impactful? We'll get to that. So Sarah, she falls, she dies.
That was
great.
horrible.
A lot of good falling, a lot of good bodies falling.
They definitely
in the
did that,
doorway.
though,
screen, by
to
the way?
show
I
her.
don't think so. I think that was a
Fall
dummy.
normally?
No, that actress fell. She
real.
it was committed. It
That
was
was a
method.
Hans, that was
She
a
died.
Hans Gruber fall. They definitely kept the camera on her and probably did a, all right, we're going to go on 3, 1, fall.
Yeah. She also was more broken up when her stuffed animal fell than when she fell. So she was one of them.
I feel like she was kind of like, Sarah, I think was kind of like on the spectrum a little bit.
Or it was
She
like Hal's side chick. It didn't feel like his main chick.
I think she was just
Because she loved Stallone, so she
deathly,
was clearly...
but she was deathly afraid of mountain climbing, and Hal's like, I'm going to take this girl up here.
Let's go up to Rocky
zip line.
Dead Man's Point. Up
She's
in
like,
the mountain.
my dad fell off a mountain and died. He's like, fuck your dad.
Yeah, you know, it's not gonna hold.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we lose her. Stallone
She was
drops
holding
her.
by a fanny pack. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was a
It
mess.
fanny- yeah.
The whole
a bad
the
idea.
whole thing was, hey, we're gonna traverse this 500-mile gorge over to the helicopter. Why don't you go by yourself? Why don't you go out there by? There's no mechanism where we both go at the same time. Go by yourself. Get
There's
on
just
out.
no
Sarah.
training. There's no training manual for that
Okay.
Rocky Mountain Rescue.
We are presented by Shirtless in the Mountains. Love hypothermia? Join the Dolomites climbing trips. So this is when we get to
great
the
company.
Villies.
Yeah.
This is when we start. This is when after this, 8 months later, Denver, Colorado, U.S. Treasury trucks are coming in, cash flow, snow, big building, not a lot of windows.
Yeah.
The government, Treasury, and we meet the greatest 90s asshole of all time, Travers.
Travers.
God damn. The whole he got one directive
Yep.
from Rennie Harlan. Say God damn it before God damn it, you son of a bitch. Walker, Gabe,
Yeah.
Hal, whatever your name, God damn it. Son of, this is my
He
gig.
sounds like everybody's dad when you like your luggage is too big to put in the back of the SUV. He's like, God damn it! I told you kids are fucking. God damn it! Honey, the kids. He shit his pants. We gotta head out. God damn it!
Quaylen, you're on the radio. Don't say my name on the radio.
He said, God damn it, Quaylen.
Quaylen.
We got Kinnett. Quaylen and Kinnett.
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 Jesus.
Kynnette.
We meet Travers, right? Exposition on what he's doing, sending some cash through the Rockies.
So he's the Treasury agent that goes corrupt and goes to the dark side and joins John Lithgow to hijack and steal the money from the Treasury that's going on a plane.
And it's $1,000 bills.
Yeah.
They open up the cases and it's full of because they do
looks
some
real.
exposition that's like, you can't even change these bills. They don't even work. They're not even real money. But this guy Quaylen, he's got the connections to make these bills work. And I'm like, he knows someone that's going to take $1,000 fake bills.
They looked real to me.
Yeah, but they were thousies.
Yeah, they looked real.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
They
Travers-
were black.
yeah.
The print
at
was
this
black.
point, we meet hard ass Travers. Not Travis. It's Travers.
Travers.
And then we meet depressed Stallone. Depressed Stallone.
He's been
just
through a lot.
I'm driving my Jeep sad. I'm all sad in my Jeep.
But then guess
Full-time
who comes right behind him? Two extreme Mountain Dew chugging dudes of the 90s because it's a 90s movie.
Oh, yeah, everything's
Oh, the
extreme.
bros.
We got to
Extreme
have
sports.
two dudes that crush Costa Mesa skate parks.
Yes.
And they are on a windy
And what are their
road.
names?
It's like Smash and
Oh, they were
Dash.
so they were
Like
so bad. Too.
Chris and
This is
Trevor.
smash. This is grab. We're gonna jump.
He's like, hey man, it's a beautiful day for a jump. And Stallone's like, yeah, we got a massive storm coming through. Everybody's gonna get blown out. You're not gonna be able to jump.
Oh, it's Nate and Evan.
Oh, That's
perfect.
Come on.
Costa Mesa in a bottle right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So Nate and Evan drive up in their Jeep, identical Jeeps, because it's, the Dolomites.
Mm-hmm.
And they drive up and they're like, hey, man, we're going for a jump. You back in town? What happened to you, man? You fell off the face of the earth. You killed that girl. You dropped her. Hal hates you. What's up, man? Like, the exposition that these guys, you're sad. You're sad. You need to get back up and jump. You want to come? We're jumping at dawn. And we're like, which one of these guys is going to get killed by John Lithgow?
And why
can't
are they
tell.
egging on? It's like Stallone doesn't do extreme jumping.
He clearly hasn't. He even
You
has
guys
the
go
look,
right.
"I haven't
You
climbed
guys
it-
go right ahead. I'm coming back for her.
I haven't climbed in 2 months. I'm going to see my girl.
Oh my God. He's so depressed and he's like, I came back for you. I'm like, oh, cool. So he's in love with this girl. Didn't work.
Yeah, okay.
What did he say? He goes like, "You don't climb for a bit,
Yeah.
lose it.
Yeah.
You lose it."
Yeah, if you don't climb, you don't remember how to climb. And I forgot.
It's not like it's not like riding the back. I don't know what accent
That
that
kind
is,
of
but
sound like Dr.
Spot
King.
on,
He
spot
sounds
on
like Dr.
Stallone's,
King.
guys.
It's
Spot
not
on.
like rap.
Fucking crushing it.
The problem, I'm in the Dolomites. I don't have my shirt.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Okay.
came back for you.
So I came back for you, Lindsay, or whatever her name is. Here, I'm just gonna do a hot take now
Yeah.
because it fired me up. The least juiced up leading lady in the history of action movies. I'm gonna go.
the
I'm gonna say
short-haired lady?
absolute zero
Well,
in
the,
terms
the
of
show was
no juice.
Well,
No
the
juice.
show back then that was hot was I think it was Northern Exposure, and she was on there. She was the star. So they're
I
like,
just think she
let's have her
looked
be a
a
mountain
lot
climber.
like his sister.
She looked a lot like she worked at Starbucks.
Yeah, horrific actor. I
Yeah.
mean, just give me. I know. We always use Sandy Bully or a Julia Roberts. They're probably too big for this role. You need a
Yeah.
C-lister. But man, I'm not kidding. Name another film this gal did.
Yeah.
Like this was
No.
stinky. Anyway,
No.
so then
Super
we
cute,
cut
though.
to
Super cute.
the most at the time the most expensive movie stunt in the history of Hollywood.
Whoa.
They paid the guy that went from the first plane to the second plane on the cable.
Yeah.
That's a real shot. They paid that guy $1 million.
Oh my God.
And they got it in one take.
that-
and
that whole thing?
that's all
Dang.
real. That's all real. It's one take.
Yeah.
$1 million. At the time,
God.
that was the most expensive stunt. Now Tom Cruise jumps a motorcycle over a In and Out, and it's $2 billion. But that was
Now,
this
now
is what I
Seth
wrote
Rogen
down.
jumps over a car, and it's like $5 million to Seth Rogen.
I wrote down.
Yeah.
This movie's set pieces and action pieces are elite.
They're really good.
The
it
plane
feels like a real mountain.
Plane to plane. Also, the best shot in the history of action movies is the FBI guy that gets killed and then comes back to kind of save them. He takes the Uzi gun, the machine gun off the back and just starts taking everyone.
Yeah,
doesn't
blasting.
miss
Yeah.
it. Hits the hydraulics, hits the captain, hits the other guy with the rifle, kills the pilot off the back of his
Well, we
plane.
all know the Uzis are super
We need
accurate.
to make this guy a stormtrooper so
Yeah.
they can actually shoot Han.
I mean, just the control. And he was bleeding out, too, just one-handed. Good for him.
And then we see after this the money, the $1,000 bills, 3 cases get scattered all over the Dolomites, aka the Rockies, aka the Dolomites, and our heroes are kind of wrong place at the wrong time. They're just a couple of Rocky Mountain boys.
Yeah.
They get a
Wait.
call. Go ahead.
Got to stop on this
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the machine they use to find the dropped.
Oh yeah,
things, that tech don't exist.
well, yeah, like it was just a triangle, and they're like, there it
Well,
is.
it was like a viewfinder.
Well, they had like a map, and the map they showed the map, and then he just zoomed in on it, and then they're like, there it is.
There it
I'm
is.
like that.
Up there.
That's
Oh,
so you're
okay,
here
go
at
get
that-
it.
It was like the same thing they used in Total Recall to locate Quaid. They're like,
that-
there. Beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
And so we get Hal and Gabe Walker. I mean Walker.
Yeah.
Gabe
But we
and
meet
Hal.
John Lithgow as a villain.
Lithgow's up top. Lithgow's up top with
Oh, that's
everything is a line. Everything he's time to fly. time to go.
Yeah, with the dad jokes or something like that.
What,
He was
what do you
English
do if
first.
you don't need it? You discard it.
Yeah.
Ha, ha, ha.
Let me make myself clear. If you're not needed here and you don't have the answer, you'll be discarded. So tell me what you want.
So he was English at first, right?
Yes, so he goes from English to Austrian to Chechnyan to American
Oh, he's
to
so-
Third Rock
he's
from the
so
Sun
talented.
back to British.
He's so talented.
Yeah,
He
is.
can do it all.
I don't care that he got a Razzie for this. He was awesome.
Hey,
He was
guess what? For all the 12-year-olds that watched it and loved it, no one knew what Austrian accent
This
is, so it doesn't
movie
matter.
fucking rips.
Rips.
I love this movie.
I love
Okay.
John Lithgow as a criminal too.
Yeah, he's great. Virtuosity was it or Ricochet?
Ricochet.
Yeah. I
He's
get all
great
those.
in that.
I get all those early '90s Denzel.
He could
cop
say
movies
anything
mixed
and
up.
make it sound cool. He's like, I'm gonna go take a whiz in this bathroom. If they don't have toilet paper, I'll kill everyone here.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some caviar unless it's gone.
He was good. I mean,
Does anybody have chocolate milk? If
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't,
Trinity
I'm
He's a
going home.
good. He's a good
He's
bad
good.
guy.
He
Okay,
is. He's
so
great.
this is where we get to how Walker meet up because they're trying to go save John Lithgow and all the asshole Travers people.
Yeah.
Where
and
they
this
crash
is
the
where
plane?
this is where Hal finally basically blames Stallone for killing that gal. Like, even though it's his completely Hal's fault.
dropping- for
for
dropping
bringing
the
her up
stuffed
there
animal.
in the first place.
Yeah.
Hal brings her up there.
Far as I'm concerned, you can go right back down the mountain.
I'm here to say that.
what am I gonna do?
So as far as I'm concerned,
came back for the girl.
As soon as we're done on, that's what we'll do.
Once we save these
Yeah.
people, I'm out of here.
You didn't have to explain to her family how she died.
You didn't have to look her in the eye when I drowned her.
What the hell did you just say?
I really didn't have to look at her face when I
God damn it, Quaylen!
Why does it sound like every time you talk Stallone, you chewing on spaghetti? Michael Rooker.
Then I have a theory.
I'm your pappy.
I have a theory because they go
Yes.
fetch the first case. This is my theory. The ugliest actor henchman always dies first. And what do you know? Bald and long-haired, ugly Willie Nelson meth head henchman is shooting up, causes an avalanche,
Yep.
and instead of getting up on the wall, just takes it. Wears that avalanche, and then another great
He was, like,
body
shooting the snow.
corpse falling in
Yeah.
the Dolomites.
Yep.
And you see the gun. Ooh, I'm like, damn, that's a great,
Why are you saying the Dolomites?
because that's where they filmed.
Oh, they filmed in
They
the Dolomites.
filmed in the Dolomites and said it's
Where
the
are the
Rockies.
Dolomites?
Northern Italy. Was he here earlier?
No.
Did you come-
No, he was
you
getting
just-
a
you just
pump.
got here right now.
He was getting a pump.
I was still wondering what the hell the Dolomites.
Dolomites
All right,
are in
so
Italy. It's a beautiful, like
the
craggy-
Dolomites are where they filmed.
I know
All
that
right,
now.
There we go.
I'm
We
just
got
saying,
it.
okay.
What are your thoughts on my
But they're
ugliest
supposed to-
henchman dies first
Wait,
theory?
but that guy, I swear he's from. This is like me just thinking. Is he from The Mask?
He's in something. I think
He's
he
in
is
The
in the
Mask.
mask.
He's like the,
he's a henchman
the
in that.
ugly henchman in
yeah,
that as
ugly.
well.
It, actually,
He's
in the credits
henchman
it says
number 2.
ugly henchman number 2.
Yeah, bald, long hair guy.
So he dies first in the avalanche. Not a kill. Not necessarily a kill from our heroes.
He screamed good though.
But then, yeah, he did scream good. But then we get the night vision goggle guy. Oh,
That's a good
That was
one.
dynamic. This is what I mean about this
I would have
movie.
never.
This
If you're
movie
getting chased by a guy
rips.
with night vision, that's the last thing I would think of is light a flare.
Do
in
a
his
flare.
face.
So he gets in with the flare, and then they slide. Every part of this movie is on a slide down a cliff.
The snow is the star.
They slide.
It
They
won.
do like remember in Christmas Vacation when
Yeah,
he gets
yeah.
on the saucer. They're just sliding into a Walmart parking lot right
Yeah.
now. But Stallone
Cracking him while you're.
he
dude.
hangs. Night vision guy goes. That's the first kill. And this is what I'm thinking. There's a scene with bats, rabbits. There's a mountain lion. There's so much cool shit
Nature.
that happens in this movie. Because you know what they could have done? They could have done Die Hard on the Mountain and just keep it all mercenaries, keep it all kills. But they get a plane crash, helicopter stuff, a bat scene, stalagmites and stalactites. You're learning. There's a rabbit, different sectors. You find out about wildlife. This movie fucking rips.
I had a bone to pick with the bats.
Here we go, bone pick.
Because bats are not aggressive at all, and so he like, puts his hand in like guano, and he's like, "Whoa."
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah,
I didn't know what
guano.
that was.
Yeah, it's like it's bat poop.
So this movie really is Ace Ventura 2, because
Yeah.
that's the entire plot of Ace Ventura 2.
So
is
he picks it up
guano.
and he goes, "Oh," and then his
gotta
bat's
go.
hanging, and then they grab onto her
Yeah,
neck.
she's
like they're
pissed.
vampires.
She gets
I'm like,
mad.
They don't
She-
do that. They're
no.
scared as
Honestly,
fuck of human
the
beings.
part that's the part that bothered me about the whole movie.
That was it.
him
That-
putting
that-
his hand in guano. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna barf.
Yeah.
He doesn't even wipe it. I'm like, oh.
No,
I'm
he
just
just,
so
he
guano in
just
his
goes
hand.
one lick.
All right, so this is where I'm at. This is what I get. I get to who had the best death in this movie, because up until this point, like, we have night vision guy, we have first henchman, we have all the guys on the treasury flight, but let's just go through them all. Black henchman Leon from Cool Runnings gets stalactited, incredible, but he kicks the shit out of Stallone.
Yeah.
And that is the most I have seen a leading man get tossed around in a minute.
No.
And he has some good exposition.
Hal.
Hal and
gets the
Stryker?
shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Stryker kicks him so many times, and I'm glad because they made his face like huge busted lip.
Massive.
Dude, he got kicked in the face so many times.
7 or 8 times. And Stryker like soccer. You like soccer?
You like soccer?
Yeah, I like soccer.
It's a good sport.
It's a good sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a mighty good striker.
I was a striker.
Yeah.
They had me in the box.
That guy's great.
I wasn't good enough.
What a
So I
psychopath.
thought, why don't I go kill
He
Hal?
shoots that poor old man, and they're all
that's
screaming
right.
like, "Why'd you do that?" And he's just like reloading a
We
gun,
wasted
like
enough time.
wasting enough time.
I gotta get back to watch Manchester United because I'm a striker.
Damn it.
All right, bone to pick again.
Yes.
All right, so he
Then
can't.
back
he,
to this death discussion.
He can't. No, this is about the death.
Yeah,
The
okay.
stalactite death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what is he
can't-
made out of
can't-
peanut butter?
He can't hold this girl's arm on the zip line, right? Like,
But
Stallone cannot. But he can lift this man up.
fell.
Yeah,
it was
but
her glove.
He can lift him up, and just impale him on a stalactite.
It was
He's got the
amazing.
strength
I
and all
can't.
that.
It's in my top 3 kills in the movie.
Is it
So
really?
this is so like when Travers, son of a bitch, god damn it,
God damn
when
it, Travers.
Again, the set piece for Travers' death is the bridge and the ice water.
That's pretty cool.
Incredible, just incredible. So he pulls him through the bridge into the ice. Stallone, oh my god,
How am I getting out of here? Okay, I'm gonna.
takes off all his clothes.
Never gets cold.
Never once
No,
gets
no,
clothes.
never-
Takes
no.
off all of his clothes,
runs
swims,
Yeah.
and you think he's not naked, but you don't think he's got a weapon. You think he's unarmed. But then he pops around his back and pulls out a thing that does
The
not
bolt-
exist
No.
in the world.
No, it does. It's a bolt gun.
No, we talked about it with a mountain climber. There is not anything that shoots bullets into the earth.
It's not bullets; they're bolts.
I understand that, but you know
Who
what
is
I
this
mean.
mountain climber you talk to?
Free Solo.
His name was
Yeah, he's
Free
he's
Solo.
got autism.
His
so
name
he's
is
probably
Free
wrong.
Solo.
Alex something. He's terrible. I rooted for the mountain.
Okay.
So Trevor,
I think
you
there's
son
such
of a
thing as-
bitch. God damn it.
I think there is such thing as a bolt gun. We'll take calls.
Yeah, we'll take some calls.
if
We are
anybody-
presented by Bolt Guns. Do they exist? Do they not exist? Reddit it to find out.
Are they a myth? Were they extinct?
We are presented by Silver Screen Video. Do you not want to go to Bend, Oregon to rent a movie? Maybe Silver Screen Video.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should go into our real
What- okay,
sponsors.
what do you
though. We
think?
are sponsored by Cliff Bar, and it's
Oh.
good. Yeah, a lot of people don't eat Cliff Bar anymore.
are good.
but they have great new flavors now. They come in a Jägermeister mint flavor as
Okay.
well.
Up until that part, they would have thought that was a real sponsor.
It was really good. It was good.
That was good. Because I'm like, wait,
Well, I
did
guess
we
they're
actually
not.
land Cliff? You know Cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your vote? What's your vote for
These
best
are a
guy?
guy. It's like Clark Bar, but the guy's
Yeah,
name is Cliff.
you know
It's
Clark,
Cliff
you know
Bar.
Cliff.
It's Cliff Bar.
What's your vote for best
Clark's
death
neighbor
in the movie?
Vote for best death.
Best death, or who had the best death, or we could go another way. Which one was the toughest to swallow? I'm deciding between Frank. I'm actually not upset that the first gal got. We needed that. We needed that for the movie. I'm not. Climb.
I
Do
think-
something. Lift.
I know.
One finger to
That
save
was
yourself.
probably the worst,
I
I
don't
would
wanna
say. But you're
Frank.
saying best or worst
No,
death?
well, I'm pivoting.
Frank's death.
Hold,
Jeez.
hold best.
The old man getting shot and just
Hold
like with
best,
the look
yeah.
on his face.
Hold the best.
Yeah.
Frank.
Ugh.
Don't forget about Extreme Nate or Extreme Evan, who
I was
takes
bummed
5
out.
in the back. Dude.
Right in the
that
back.
was sad. I would have been more
That
sad
bummed
if
me
the
out.
uglier guy died. He lived. I like that they gave the.
Yeah, but those kids, I feel like they were gonna die anyway.
No, he lived. The second one lived.
I know, but they're gonna die. They're gonna jump
No,
off.
the wolves
some-
almost ate
yeah.
him, but
Yeah, that was again wolves. This movie fucking rips.
And the wolves love shoes, apparently.
Yeah,
No,
those are the
they
kind of
smell
guys.
the blood.
But I feel like those extreme guys are like they'd probably die a few weeks later on a trampoline or something.
Billy's going into shock.
Why can
We need insulin. Remember that?
What's that on?
I totally forgot one of the best moments of the movie because we got to talk about our favorite scenes too. We'll talk about our favorite death.
Well, what's that from? What scene?
It's in when the plane goes down, the Treasury plane goes down, right?
Oh.
And they're radioing Hal. What seems to be a problem?
Oh, and she just
goes,
says
Billy's going into shock.
He needs
Bring
insulin.
And
and then he hangs up and John Lithgow's like, nice
gets-
touch.
Yeah, he gets like the biggest boner and he
Yeah.
looks over at Travis. You think you would have thought of that? And I'm like, it did nothing for the plot. It did nothing. Like
Sounded real.
for John Lithgow.
Sounded real.
For John Lithgow to be like, this is how you pull one over on the Rocky Mountain Climbers. I thought that was hilarious.
The award goes to.
You would have never thought of that, Travis,
Oh
you
my
piece
God.
of garbage. And then he's like, shut up, Quaylen.
Yeah. God damn it, Quaylen.
I just got to get back to Texas so I can watch Friday Night Lights. God damn it.
He's like mad at Quaylen. Quaylen probably beat him at poker.
this
or something.
movie-
He's like, Quaylen got the ace on the turn. God damn it, Quaylen.
Yeah, you remember Kramer versus Kramer? This movie should be called Quaylen versus Travers because they are
Quaylen versus Travers.
They are at them. He is so mad at Travers that he kills his side piece pilot chick. Now who's gonna fly the plane?
Oh,
smart
man.
aleck.
He's like, God damn it.
God damn it! How am I getting out
God
of
damn
here?
it, he killed a woman.
One last manhunt, son of a bitch.
Oh, he killed a lady. What a goddamn sausage party this is, Quaylen.
Quaylen, you said there were gonna be chicks, and you just killed her.
What kind of name is Quaylen anyway? What is that, Scotch-Irish?
Stop using my name, you son of a bitch.
Stop using my name over the loud, over the station. Stop using my name, God damn it. No, that's my line, God damn it.
Billy, he's going into shock.
We need insulin.
Oh, what a great line.
Yeah.
Think you would have thought of that, you son of a bitch.
Call his mother. She's probably at work. Oh, but what's his name? The old man, Frank? Oh, they're just holding down Hank and he's just yelling. And poor
that's
Frank.
so
And he's
good.
so nice.
It's
He's
a
like,
sad
you
one.
need help?
Yeah, what are you trying to shoot me for? I'm here to help you.
Jesus.
I'm here to give you CPR. Stop trying to kill me.
Oh, that made you just be like, oh, these people deserve to burn.
That was when I go, they better cut Stryker's head off.
We're
better-
getting, as soon as you saw Frank die like that, you're like, good deaths are coming.
Good death. Absolute elite
Yeah.
deaths are
Someone's
coming.
gonna die eating ice.
Oof. That's a
Choking
good
on
call.
snow. That would have been good.
Oh, that's a good one.
If Stallone's going down the mountain on the guy and he puts his face in the ice, if he just opened his jaw and just snow coned him.
Yeah. Okay,
Just through
so
his
Snow
body.
coned.
What
New
was
death.
What was your favorite? That happens in Last Action Hero. Boom, gotcha.
fuck
Love
you
it.
in that movie.
Your favorite
All right.
movie. So, what was your favorite death?
You know, I kind of liked because I don't know.
And it doesn't have to be villains. It can be heroes.
Strikers is pretty good.
Strikers was good. He got
He got
shotgun
stabbed.
in the chest.
He got stabbed in the leg.
Shotgun
in the chest. Pulled
thrown
over.
That was.
Yeah.
And then it's. I said quietly, you son of a bitch. God damn it.
God damn it.
He got blasted. That was great.
I think
He
what
should
was
have
your-
died way worse.
What was your favorite death? Travers or Stryker? Stryker or Travers? Who should have died?
Stryker should have died way worse.
He had a gruesome death. I
No,
think,
we should
because he
have seen
wasn't
it.
dead when he died.
No, getting
Or,
thrown over a cliff is so
He
peaceful.
wasn't dead when he died. He wasn't dead from the shotgun or the stab, so you know that impact exploded him.
I would have liked seeing Strikers hit the ground and the wolves come take his body
Oh yeah,
off.
that's
Yeah.
a good call. What do you got for favorite death?
So who's the guy that I think it was Ugly Guy, they tossed off into the darkness. So he fell off a cliff.
oh no, that was
wild.
Night Vision guy, and
Night
then
Vision
that was
guy.
a
Yeah.
great scene
Ooh,
of the
into the
black-
dark.
Just imagine, because you're like already falling off a cliff.
That's great.
Daylight's
Oh,
terrifying.
that-
You're
how
like in the
terrifying.
darkness,
He
you're
did,
like-
I don't think he had the thing on because Lithgow picks it up and he's like, "Let me get a look at this."
Yeah.
Oh, and then Hal, hate the character.
Hal!
Hated that character.
Oh, yeah, he's
one
annoying.
of the least good. Like
He hates Stallone, but then 2 seconds into it, they're like, send him up there without a jacket. They're going to kill you, goddammit!
he tries to sacrifice himself for them. I'm gonna say 15 times, and Lithgow just refuses to kill him. Remember when he goes, "I got a ball, get out of there, get a ball," and then he runs out onto the bridge, has nowhere to go, and Stryker just has the gun. Kill him.
Yeah.
That's when Michael Rooker's got to go.
For anybody that hasn't watched this movie, we have really lost you, huh? They're
Well,
like, what is going on
think
here?
anyone's going to come for a movie that they haven't
Yeah, that's
watched.
true.
What we want is for them to play along. Watch the movie, then listen to the
Yes,
pod and
that's
go,
how you have to
"Whoa,
do it."
Whoa. Okay, so let's kind of talk a little bit more about best death, best moment, worst death, worst
Yeah.
moment. What was your
the way-
favorite part of the movie, Tom? Hold that thought.
Yes, I'm holding.
Favorite part.
Get ready for your
let's
favorite
see,
part.
God damn, I got to think about it. I
God
think
damn it.
This is from the mountain, Tom, is that at some point, every time he had normal shoes or he had little like hooks on his shoes. And so he would just be like climbing normally and all of a sudden the hooks come out. I'm like, where the fuck those hooks come from? And he kept like putting his leg on the thing
Yeah.
and popping up. I'm like, no, you get the
This
hooks
doesn't
come-
sound like your favorite part at
No,
all.
it's,
Tom, he had the hooks.
He's
There was-
already a nitpick. We have so much
I'm already-
more until
oh my God,
nitpick.
so-
Tom, if you knew
yeah, I got
anything,
bones to
if you
pick.
if you were an expert mountain climber like me, then you would know that you have those spikes on your belt. You just throw them on your shoe real
Yeah,
quick.
well, I mean, when did he show him?
When did what?
When did he put the?
That's part of editing. You cut that part out because the crowd who actually does mountain climb knows that.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
myself.
fuck.
Like myself.
My favorite part.
Amateur mountain climber.
I don't know. I told you this. I know I said it. I watched it as an adult. It was hard to watch as an adult because I had too many bones to pick. But
Jesus.
Sometimes you just gotta watch a '90s movie for what it is, and
I
it's a
know.
'90s movie, and have fun
I
with
just-
it. This movie is
I think
incredible.
I think that the when he's in the hole climbing out, and then what's the black guy's name?
Leon.
Yeah, Leon catches him, and he pulls the thing out of the snow and hits him in the leg.
Oh, yeah, that
I
was
"Oh,
cool. That
shit."
was cool.
Like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, because you
was
thought
good.
he was grabbing the money.
Yeah.
But he burned it.
Yeah.
What about
Drops
you?
down.
What's your favorite part?
Best line in the movie.
Oh, I burned it. It costs a fortune to heat this place.
Oh yeah, he
What a
never
great line.
when he's
always
throwing the
burned
money
through
out?
money. He had 7 puns about burning the money.
And I love that he called it out too. She looks at me. He's
Yeah.
like,
Sorry, bad humor for the time.
Wait, so why didn't they hang out at the cabin? By the way.
Like stay there.
Yeah, like just.
Plot.
'Cause then the movie ends right there.
yeah. I mean, yeah. So
Oh, we're
they're-
safe and Hal's dead.
Yeah.
Like we don't like Hal that much anyway. So, all right. What's your favorite part?
you know what? It's very simple, but I really like in the beginning when they send Stallone up to get that first suitcase and he does that salmon ladder move.
Oh yeah.
Just to show that he's Stallone, he's in shape. Where he
Yeah.
does the thing and he sees like the ledge up there and he goes, huh, and he like jumps to it and pulls up. Very impressive.
Okay. Did
Everybody else was watching that like, yeah, I could do that. No, you
No,
can't.
you can't.
You're not
Did
Stallone.
you
That's a
see
salmon ladder.
Towards the end of the movie, I think when they blow something. What do they blow?
They C4 some stuff.
Yeah, they C4 like a cavern and it blows.
It's the 90s, so it has to be
he
C4. It's
is-
not
I think
syntax.
he's running
Yeah.
away from Travers. It's at kind of close to the very end. There is a tight shot of Sylvester Stallone tumbling down the hill, and it is him. It is not a stuntman.
what part?
I think it's when he's like trying to get away from Travers.
Travers.
No, I think
Goddamn
I saw that
Travers.
thing. That's him. He's hitting
He's
the.
literally like flipping down the side of the mountain, and I go, "Oh wow, that looks a lot like him." And then the body comes, and it's him, and I'm like, "Damn, Sly,
He put in the work, dude.
put in the work."
A lot of people don't know, but it's like looking at Sly, you see that he's ripped, really in shape. But the most impressive part about his body is his forearms and his hands. Like he has huge hands, and he's got forearms like tree trunks.
He's also a good actor.
He's also a great actor.
Arnold does funny better, but Stallone, legit
Good actor.
No offense to
People
Arnold,
don't
I think
think it 'cause
Arnold's
he's so-
great.
yeah.
He can't
Stallone
do this.
can write, direct, and
Schwarzenegger
act.
cannot
No,
do.
no.
Schwarzenegger, I like more as a
Oh,
bankable.
he's so funny.
But Stallone is a great actor.
Great
I
actor.
believed him when he was depressed. Okay, so towards the end,
Yeah.
the short-haired, whatever the hell she is, the leading lady of the movie,
Crystal, is her name?
Exactly. Doesn't
Crystal?
that tell you everything
She's
you need
forgettable.
to know? So forgettable, so little juice.
Yeah. So little
she's
juice.
like, oh, there's the helicopter. Frank. And so she gets captured instantly because it's not Frank, it's
Yeah.
It's the Trinity Killer, right? And so she then the next time she sees
Trinity Killer.
John
Nice
Lithgow,
pull.
yeah.
Nice pull.
Then the next time she sees Stallone, she has this I don't know monologue where she goes, "I'm so sorry. I thought it was Frank and he took me. It wasn't Frank. I'm really sorry, Gabe. It wasn't Frank. He got me. He took me. My bad. LOL." Do you remember that part? She's like, "I'm so sorry, Gabe. It wasn't Frank. I thought it was Frank, and I it's a botch. It's my bad."
Was she in any other movies after
No
this
other
one?
movies.
Nope.
And this is why, because you phone in that crap.
That's it.
Okay.
First of all,
We got some
also,
notes.
I'm just tired of 80s and 90s movies. They don't do it as much now. Stop firing bullets on a plane. You're all going to die.
Yeah.
That's actually
It's a bad
been
decision.
disproven. That's actually you can shoot
Like
a gun on a
Mythbusters?
plane.
Like
Yeah.
Mythbusters did
You
it?
can?
It's one of those things where if you shoot the window in the movie, half the plane goes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It just everyone's sitting on that side plus all it's gone.
But in reality, it's just a little-
just that window.
it just gets a little chilly? It's
Like
going-
just
Got it.
that window.
You're like,
So,
great, now it's
but-
going to get a little cold in here.
But
What's another good line? Tango, tango, lima, lima.
Tango, Lima.
Tango,
my
tango.
God,
They
how
did that
far-
like 8 times.
For 5 minutes, it's that.
Tango, tango, lima, lima.
Yeah,
or
that's all it is.
there's the other treasury guy who's shocked that his dick ass partner Travers has gone bad. Travers been on the force for 20 years. You mean to tell me he's an insider?
Yeah.
And then he goes, "God damn it! You had no idea I was the bad guy.
God damn it.
I gave up 20 years in a pension for this."
Tango, tango, lima, lima.
Tango, Lima.
I was
Lima,
watching the
lima.
movie like, those aren't real things. You're not saying anything.
Or they go, "Find that frequency." And he goes, I've got it. How long? 8 minutes. Where are you guys? You've been up in the helicopter the whole movie. You were in Denver. This is in Denver.
And stop having equipment that looks like an old Atari game. It's
my God! Yeah, the Treasury Department's equipment budget is $5.
Stop having screens that have green light, like print on them.
Yeah, you said it's a viewfinder to see where the cases are, and then the case technology is a freaking Nintendo NES.
Wait, hold on. So when they built the snowman, I was questioning that. So Stallone finds
they
built a snowman, put the
tracker
in it.
So great.
How they get that much time? What
also,
fuck?
why
have you ever tried to build a snowman? It'll take you 8 hours.
Yeah, that's another bone to pick. Yeah. That's a bone to pick with mountain shit.
Yeah,
you ever built?
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
You can't build a snowman that quick.
If
you're gonna die, and you're like, let's build a snowman. And
20% on Rotten Tomatoes. The snowman.
You want to build a snowman?
Yeah.
Striker.
We're gonna hide him.
I wrote down some stuff. I was like, firing the bullets in the plane. Tango, Tango, Lima, Lima.
What are
her name is Jessie.
Oh, of course.
In the movie,
Jesse, I came back for you.
but her name in real life doesn't matter.
It's forgetful
back for
Frankie. It's Linda. I've never heard of you again.
Also,
Samson.
I would really challenge our viewers to call in and name one terrorist or action movie where they don't mention bearer bonds.
Oh my God, that's always bonds.
Everybody's getting bearer bonds
or gold bar. There's some sort of currency.
Bullion. It's gold bars or it's bearer bonds. I would like anyone to describe. I would like anyone to please don't do it. Describe to me what a fucking bearer bond is.
It's when you don't have the money, you need to get bailed out of jail.
Stop.
So
Nobody knows.
Jesse, I came back for you.
Nobody knows because they don't exist. They're not there anymore.
I also wrote down, before we get to some box office stuff, fun facts, hot takes, I wrote down fantastic explosion to end the movie because the helicopter falls from, I'd say probably about 100 feet. And it explodes like
strong
Oppenheimer.
Oh my God!
Like hell yeah!
It was a mushroom
oh my
cloud.
God!
Like John Lithgow gives one of those ha ha ha!
God damn it! And then nuclear explosion. But I feel like in the 80s and 90s, if a car goes off the freeway or a helicopter does a bad landing, it's going to be a mushroom cloud.
This is 93.
Yeah.
This is 93. And then my last note is Hal at the very end of the movie is joking so hard. He's doing material. They're up on top of the building. He's like, but that's not on the tour. I can't do the voice like
that's not on the tour.
Yeah. But no, Stallone's not joking. Jesse's not joking. They're still broken up. How? He does. Can you look and see if you can find the dialogue, find the script at the end of the movie? Hal does some line that's like, I bet that's not Jurassic Park. Like that's going to be on the tour. But there's something that's like, man, I thought today was going to be an easy climb. And I just want to go, Frank's dead. your painter father figure is dead and he got shot 1,000 times. Stop doing stand-up.
My God.
What are we doing? Sound engineer.
I bet that's not on the tour. And I imagine they're just looking. We're in mourning.
Yeah. You do have dinosaurs on your dinosaur too. Frank
dinosaurs?
is dead.
Frank is dead.
Apartments.com.
Apartments.com.
All right, ending scene. All right, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. I'm just
gonna watch it. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
You guys keep talking. Chit chat.
Go all the way to the end. Where after Lithgow's dead.
Yeah.
There's a very
he's up here.
Yeah. They're up here. Hal says something, and I just want to go. Oh, so Frank's alive. Frank's fine. Everything's great with Frank, and he's not dead.
We as viewers are broken up about it, but they're like
still traumatized about
Frank?
Nate.
Yeah.
I'm still traumatized about extreme base jumping Nate.
Poor Nate.
Just 20, barely can drink a beer.
Great jump for Evan. Poor Nate.
Yeah. If we're right on that.
It is. It's named
okay,
Hold on,
so
listen. Let's see.
You know what though? You know what though?
Here. Yeah. No. We're keeping.
You know what?
Nate
would have made it. Nate would have made it if they had Red Bull back then.
Absolutely.
Gives you wings.
So Hal's about to do. I thought you were in shape.
I guess I'm just falling apart.
Hey, copy. I thought you were in shape.
Yeah, this is Hal Tucker, Rocky Mountain Rescue.
God damn it.
Hey, we're glad to see you guys. If you're looking for Mr. Quillen, try about 4,000 feet south of here.
Oh
yeah, like dude, Frank is
killing.
Dead. Yeah, he's crushing with these Treasury helicopter boys, but Frank is dead. Anyway,
Hank's having a good set.
Yeah, so
He's killing it.
you know, who's from out of town out
He
here?
sounds like he runs a gas station in Reno.
Yeah, so Frank's dead, but
Does anybody
you know,
want a Charleston Chew?
yeah, it sounds like some people wanted to know about the true drink minimum. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so what? I can't get no respect. I'm on top of the
I
mountain.
guess I'm just broken up about it.
Yeah,
I'm on top of the mountain. I can't get no respect. I'm over here wondering where my.
yeah. Try not to drop this one 4,000 feet.
yeah, he's swimming off the coast of Arizona. Okay, let's talk.
Hal got the worst ass kicking ever.
Yes,
Jesus.
he did.
He got
I'm
kicked in the
glad
face.
he was the worst. He was the worst character in the
I
movie.
think Stryker was just trying to shut him up.
Yes.
He sounded so annoying.
Do it quietly.
Shit, yeah.
I think Hal was my least favorite character.
You're still gonna be an asshole.
Hal kept running 3 times. They'd be like holding him hostage. He would run away to like fuck with them, and they'd stop him and not kill. They never killed him.
That's what I was
But I'm
saying
like, dude,
earlier.
Kill him the first time.
No,
That's what I said earlier.
they
I
needed
didn't-
him to come off the
I
mountain.
wasn't there. Was I there?
Yes. I was like, he runs out to the bridge and they just don't kill him after.
Yeah.
He's like,
Well,
"There's a blob."
they hold a gun. They're like, "We're gonna do it.
We're gonna
It's
do
like,
it.
Are you?"
And but they needed him to climb to find the
He knows they're not
suitcases?
gonna kill him. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
don't use the gun. Just,
Okay.
just kick him.
Box office impact. Did you guys look at it? I'm gonna.
No.
What do you think this? Okay, so it's R-rated, 1993. How much did this movie make?
It made its money back for sure.
I'm gonna
Oh
say
my
70 million.
70 million.
70,000?
$70
$70,000?
million box office. What do you got?
What the final box office was? I'm gonna go ahead and say final box office was 75 million.
Dude, this went 255
What?
million.
Yes.
This is an
Whoa. Holy
R-rated
shit.
movie that almost did 300 million. Now,
Cliffhanger.
a lot of this was
and
overseas.
It brought
Dolomites.
Stallone back.
What they spend on it?
I think only 40 to 70.
I'm asking you. It should be my job.
Oh no, it's okay. This was the 7th biggest movie of 1993. I just wrote how. How do you get an R-rated movie that's not like Schindler's List or like think of the highest grossing R-rated movies ever.
Because Schindler's List had some great action in it.
Also,
No, I'm saying
the
like it was
ladies-
R-rated. I'm saying as an R-rated, like Deadpool Wolverine is the #1 of all time. And if you go and you look at the movies, you're just like, oh, these are just like, Joker's on there. There's all these just like big IP movies. For a non-IP movie that's rated R in 1993 to do that much money, that is huge. This was a humongous movie.
Once again,
Rennie
Die
Harlan.
Hard on a mountain.
But Die Hard on a Mountain.
Die
And
Hard
it came
on a
out
Mountain.
like 4 years after that. Hot. Yeah, about 4.
No.
Yeah,
Die Hard came out in 87, 88,
That was like 89.
93. This is 93.
Yeah, it's
It's like
about
there's like
4.
92.
Are we doing math?
Okay, here let's get into the fun
What are
facts.
years? Fuck
Here's the
years.
fun fact.
Fun facts.
David Bowie was
no.
the original choice for the villain.
Stop.
Yeah, that's who Rennie wanted
He wouldn't
bad.
have been. Would he have been good?
I don't
know.
think so. And then they had Christopher Walken attached.
Oh,
and
yes.
Lithgow was going to play the secondary henchman. I'm wondering if that would have been Travers. If he
Oh
would have
my
played
God!
Travers.
Can you imagine?
So Walken had to drop out,
you imagine
and so they
Walken?
just went with Lithgow. So could you imagine if
Wait,
it was
Bowie and Walken?
didn't do it?
Holy no!
No,
they
it
were
would
going to
have
be
been
cast together.
No, it would have been Christopher Walken, and then Lithgow would have played Travers.
Oh,
So he would have been the second henchman.
oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said Bowie and
Bowie turned
Walken.
it down. No. Bowie
as
turned it
both
down. Couldn't
villains.
do it.
Oh my God.
So then they go, okay, Walken with the supporting Lithgow. Walken had to drop out. I don't know what he did. I think maybe Pulp Fiction.
I heard Bowie dropped out because he couldn't do a musical number in it.
How are you gonna? Ask
That's
him to
his
do,
thing.
a
He's like,
walk-in?
dance magic.
No,
dance.
he
'Cause
can
his
do
Walken
a,
is killer.
he can do a Walken if he wants.
Are there
to.
going to be puppets in the movie? They're like,
That's
no,
Bowie.
you're not going to sing.
Okay,
in the
here,
movie, Bowie.
do
Dance magic dance.
do Christopher Walken as Quaylen.
As Quaylen?
yeah.
You know, I'm gonna need a suitcase soon because I parked at a meter and I don't have change. If I don't have money and I don't have change, they're gonna tow my car.
But you're up in the mountains, Christopher.
Talking to me with the wrong tone.
Wrong tone.
It's cold out
Got me
here.
all wrong.
It's cold.
That's good. It's one of your best. It's one of your best. I actually think that Michael Rooker might be Hal in Cliffhanger might be the best impression that you've ever done.
Really?
It's so good.
It's pretty
God
good.
damn it! Does somebody have a lodgings up here?
It's killer.
Listen to your pappy.
Okay, you got any fun facts, Poppy?
You didn't have to explain to a family.
No, I think you. The fun facts I had, you had. So
Just kind of about like David Bowie. Oh, Stallone wrote a lot of this script.
Stallone he wrote the script.
Yeah,
but
he
co-wrote.
rewrote like most of it so much to the point where they go, we got to get him a credit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, fun fact was the stunt, like his two stuntmen that did it.
Yeah.
One guy died in a car accident mid shooting.
Jesus.
Oh.
In a
Didn't-
car accident, not even a mountain
Yeah.
accident?
So they had to
Can't.
get
Didn't
another
stop the
stuntman.
shoot. Didn't stop the shoot.
Oh, no. God, no. God,
They're
no.
like,
We
we
got
shooting the
40
snow
days in
scene
the
today?
Dolomites. We're 40 days in the Dolomites. We're on day 39. The budget's balloon. We got to get out of here.
Yep. But that's
What-
the
what
fun
are
fact.
Can you look up
Dolomites.
some other Rennie Harlan movies? I want to see what other movies
Rennie
this guy
Harlan?
did. Because I wrote down in the beginning, one take I have, it's my only negative take. The
Yeah.
score in this movie sucks.
Dude, no. I
The
was about to
score
say
in this
the
movie
score.
sucks.
It was pretty bad.
It was
No.
for a love story movie.
Stop. The score in this movie. Let's be real. The score in this movie. It was Jurassic Park.
Like, it was a little too close to Jurassic
It
Park.
was Jurassic Park.
I felt like
was
it had
too-
it had like a Casablanca
It was
vibe.
it was too epic for this movie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
this
there was some
needed
part-
more. Poo, 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 poo.
But we're in the Dolomites.
Oh, that's another one.
Now you get
that-
it. Now you understand.
We're in the
it.
Dolomites.
That was nominated for the best visual effects.
Yeah, this got 3
And
Oscar
Jurassic,
noms.
Jurassic Park won.
Yeah, Jurassic beat it. My favorite
Which
movie.
I'm like, how?
Oh, come on.
I mean, what are you talking
Jurassic
about?
Park won over Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It's rigged.
So,
For visual effects,
what other
fuck that.
movies has he done?
Rigged.
Like, give us
Let's
some of
see,
the big
like,
ones.
Big
Let
one.
me
I mean,
see.
shit, these are not big.
Rennie Harlan. Tell me he's like, what was his
what do
next
you-
movie?
Oh,
He's
Long
not been-
Kiss Goodnight. You like that one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to say like 50
Cutthroat
First
Island.
Dates.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have
He's
that
got
many.
nothing. I mean, Cliffhanger is down here. at the
Cliffhanger was
bottom.
so. Go to see all. See what he got to get to Cliffhanger.
Hey,
Rambo Rose, Fat
what
Boy.
did he did? Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah.
Another movie with snow.
Oh,
Lot
he
of
did
snow.
Katsuasa Pihaka.
All right, that's
He likes snow. He likes movies with snow.
okay. So, do you have any fun facts here? Anything you looked up on the movie? Besides it being shot in the Dolomites in northern Italy.
I did. The fun facts is that
that guy was fucked.
Stallone did actually do a lot of mountain climbing. He did train
he
for this
looked
movie.
legit.
He looked
for the movie.
the salmon ladder.
When they were putting the
Rooker
when
didn't
he was-
climb one
no,
rock.
not one climb. When they were putting hooks into harnesses and tight, it was legit.
Legit.
That's
He did his homework.
legit.
Wasn't legit because the girl died. You know,
No.
he fell,
But the
you
way
know.
that it looked like it
He
was
didn't set
up to
that up.
code.
Yeah, maybe.
It was a
Wasn't his thing.
union gig. It was.
Yeah, it was up to code, it
Hey,
was
if
union.
there's any non-union guys down there, I'm walking. Away.
I'm walking too.
He
I'm
would
gonna walk.
Any fun facts?
Not that I can think
Okay.
of. Other
So-
than John Lithgow is the same age today that he was in Cliffhanger. He did not age at all.
No, that
Oh,
man is
I
not
thought that was
aged.
like an actual fact, and I'm like, I don't think that
long
tracks.
as he's a vampire,
I think he'd be
it
like
makes sense.
35 years older.
Brought to you by Silver Fox Hair Dye.
Brought to you by not being able to do math. Not being able to do math. Are you in America? Well, that's you.
Brought to you by Cryogenics. You can never die.
Yeah, ooh, good one.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
so let's get into hot takes. We'll talk a little bit about the Rotten
do some
Tomatoes,
hot
and then
takes.
we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my first hot take. All of these are positive, aside from I thought the score of the movie was bad. It did not fit this movie. That's my only negative.
I love
this
Jurassic
is my
Park.
hot take. This is Stallone's best action movie.
Wow, dude. Yeah, this guy.
Truly, I like
This
it more
guy.
than First Blood. I like it more than Demolition Man. I like it more, obviously, than Judge Dredd. I like it more than Escape Plan, which I
Jesus.
watched over the weekend.
God damn it.
I
You're
know.
going to
This-
piss off so many viewers.
Yeah, that hot
hold-
take right now.
This is the point of the
No, I gotta
segment.
go ahead. Keep going. Someone
This
just
is the point of the segment.
No, I agree
This
with you.
is my favorite Sylvester Stallone movie, and it's not even really close. This has everything for me: mercenaries, great villain,
Say set
great
pieces.
lines,
Say
set
set
pieces,
pieces. There you go.
explosions, gratuitous violence, striker.
Striker.
All right,
I
what
think
do
he
you-
does a good job acting in it too. Like
That's what I mean.
You get to see like
he
him
is an
actually-
acting actor
Yeah.
in this movie. What about you? What? Any hot takes here? I got a couple more, but I want to.
No, I mean,
I wanna sex it
hot
off.
takes are just like it's not even. Hot
You
takes.
didn't like this movie.
No, I did like it.
I don't think- you grew up in the mountains, you don't like the
I got
movie.
so it's so mountainy. I just like, my thoughts
Mountainy.
were that it's just you can't. Like, it'd be -7 degrees up there, and he's always shirtless.
Yeah,
and it makes no sense.
But you can't go into these kind of movies with that attitude.
well, that's because I watched it as an adult, and
I
fucked
know,
up
but
with
like
that.
you can't do that.
But
I don't
yeah.
disagree. I don't disagree. Go ahead. Finish.
I mean, I just think. I was like, no, that you'd be dead. You'd already
Okay.
be dead. You'd all be dead. So
Hot
that
take
was-
is you didn't
so
enjoy
wouldn't
it.
have
10
done
minutes
any of it.
10 minutes into the movie you were taken out. You're like,
I was
this is
like,
fake.
I was kind of like,
He would have froze
fuck
to death.
that. Like, you don't take your like, and he had the finger gloves. You can't climb a rock with your fingers.
That is true.
Your fingers go numb.
Well,
so
Tom, not
fast.
everybody's an amateur mountain climber
Yeah.
like you.
All right,
I mean,
what do you got?
I've
What do you got?
done
What did your
free
beard
solo.
think?
Free solo.
Okay.
What do you got for hot takes?
Hot takes.
Any
I don't
thoughts?
disagree with the. I now thinking about it, I do think it's probably almost the best. I personally, I like Lockup.
Of his.
That's not Escape Plan. It's different from Escape Plan.
Yeah, it's a movie
Okay.
called Lockup.
Actually, I think I
Where
do
he's-
know that one.
yeah,
I think I do.
where,
know. I thought you were gonna say Get Carter.
No,
and
Donald
I'm like,
Sutherland plays the warden and frames him and
Yes,
put him
that
back.
is a good one.
That's my favorite
That
of
is a good
his.
one.
It's great
Really?
acting, and
You like
know,
that more than this one?
I think I like that one more as a movie. There's more, whatever. It's about Cliffhanger tonight. Cliffhanger, I definitely...
Cute. That was cute.
I definitely agree with you. I think that I would take Cliffhanger as far as a complete action movie over like First Blood Part 2.
Okay, cool.
I don't think First Blood Part 1, though. I really like First Blood Part 1.
Yeah,
It's a great movie. It turned into an action movie, but it was supposed to be a drama.
Yeah, it's just different. It's just it doesn't feel the formula. It's not formulaic for me. You know what I mean?
You grew up in the 90s.
Yeah, I like by the numbers. You know, people talk about like, oh, it was by the numbers. It was paint by numbers. That's a good thing for me.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not stressing to understand exposition, it's fed to me easily.
Yeah.
When they're like, we got, 3 cases, 30 million in each case, and they're all that equals 90 million. 90 million that we're son of a bitch.
Like when you give it to me, you spoon feed it to me. I like that crap.
You like movies that you can be on your phone half the time and still enjoy the movie.
Absolutely.
And that's
90s
film.
actually not my personality, but that's just a good way to quantify how I feel about this.
Yes.
So just a couple of other things I wrote down.
Yeah, hot takes.
Incredible casting. I just
Incredible.
think this is, aside from Lisa.
Travers.
Jesse,
Give that guy a Golden Globe.
Travers. Golden Globes for Travers, Lithgow, Rooker. Because you have to be a good actor to make me hate you that much when you're a good guy.
This is the question, too. Was it Lithgow's first? Like, was he a bad guy beforehand?
Ricochet, he was a bad guy.
Okay, because he's a good bad guy.
Yes, he is. He's been in a couple things as a bad guy. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon.
Yeah, because I
wrote down wardrobe is great.
He's an asshole in Ricochet.
Wardrobe's great.
Yeah.
Choreo is great. Set design and cinematography. My favorite shot of the movie is when it's nighttime and the mercenaries are walking slowly over the hill ridge with their flashlights, and all you see is the silhouettes. Ooh, I was like, ooh, Rennie. I don't know your work that well, Rennie, but ooh, Rennie, that's
Rennie.
hot.
Ooh,
I
Rennie.
was just cinematog. Okay, so let's guess. What do you think this got from the critics?
I love that I never look at the Rotten Tomatoes for these movies, even though I did when I first.
He doesn't even watch the movies for this. We started a podcast. He doesn't watch the movies.
It's all up here. That's how fucking good I am.
No, that's actually
that's how
not.
fucking
That's
good
not
I am.
good. That's lack of preparation.
No, that's fucking great.
You didn't know what I was talking about.
You can
When I
ask
go,
me like the
Billy insulin. You're like, what is that from?
You're like, we're gonna
from Daylight.
We're gonna talk about a Buster Keaton movie next week. I'm like, I got it. It's up
Actually,
here. I got Chaplin's whole catalog up.
Next
Predator.
week is Predator.
Oh fuck, Predator.
Okay, what do you think for? Don't look it up.
I already know.
Oh, you know? Okay, what do you think critics gave this film?
Critics gave this film a I'm gonna go 73%.
That's a fantastic guess. 68% from
Yeah.
the critics.
I knew it was
praising the
pretty good.
cinematography
Yeah.
and the acting.
It was
Obviously,
great.
critics hate action movie plots.
They
so
do.
That took it down. Now this was the shocker for me. What do you think the audience score was?
Ooh, audience
This was
score.
shocking.
Shocking. Audience score probably shocking. Maybe it was like 40%.
52.
Oh wow.
For this to be certified
You know why?
rotten to the audience, but again, we talked about this last time. If you go and click,
Yeah.
you click on that and you read the reviews, they're not bad reviews. People like this movie. Like it's
They're talking like it's great, and
Yeah.
then they go give a review, and they're like, it's a 6.
yeah. Like if you think that this is a 52, you
know
didn't
why?
You didn't get the movie.
You know why? All those people walked out of Jurassic Park and then saw Cliffhanger. They stuck around to watch
Same
Cliffhanger,
score.
and they're like, it's the same score
It's the
and
same
cool.
music.
I'll give it a 6. Good movie.
Yeah.
Well, Steve D says one of Stallone's dumbest.
But
What?
what's dumb about it?
Steve D's dumb.
The stalagmite kill?
No, I mean,
Steve
whatever
D, you're an
Steve thinks.
idiot.
We got to wrap it up. We are presented by Durex. Durex, want to put us on and put us on backwards? It's Durex.
Ooh.
It's been a while.
Durex, put on 2. We feel great.
Oh,
All right.
double bagging it. Okay.
Double bagging it.
Okay. Cliffhanger, all in all, mission statement, thesis. How do we feel?
I feel Cliffhanger. Oh man, if I was going to do Predator, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Speed, and this movie, I would put Speed last, then this one, and then the others.
Yeah, I think I liked this more than Speed.
Yeah.
I thought this was more fun. Speed's amazing.
Speed's amazing.
But I felt like this one was just more dynamic.
This one
more
had
going on.
Well, you know what it had
More
over.
villains.
You know what it had over Speed was more set pieces and muscles.
Yeah.
Speed
Just
doesn't
lot
have
of
enough
muscle.
muscles.
jacked.
Keanu's
52 audience.
like,
Keanu
he's a
can't-
little, like he's a little.
Keanu
What
can't
about you?
do a salmon
How-
ladder.
aside from your bones that you picked,
Yeah.
Did you enjoy?
I mean, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. I would say like 60-ish to me.
Okay, for you it is in the 60s.
Yeah, but it's
for
still,
me
it wasn't
this
terrible.
This is
enjoyed
90.
watching
This
it.
has 93%.
Tom always has
for
the
me.
neurodiverse opinions. He's like, well, I counted how many stalactites there were, and it was a little.
Yeah. The
You just
bats,
can't-
the bat poop actually wasn't
Well,
the
it's
right
based
color.
on gravity alone.
You're like,
you can't
bat
really lift
guano-
a guy into a stalactite.
Yeah.
So
Yes, he could
with
have.
that power. He couldn't lift the girl. He couldn't save her from falling off the
The
zip line.
glove. It was about the glove.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to wrap it up. All right. Any last sponsors we want to hit before we get out of here? Next week we are doing Predator, so watch with us. Follow along. We'll be doing Predator for the next episode.
Yeah.
Over here.
Oh, I think next week our sponsors, we're going to be sponsored by No Fear Cargo Shorts. They're back.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And I did get an email. We might be talking with Janko Jeans. Janko Jeans.
Oh my God. We're still in the running for Jordache jeans too. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well,
From the makers of DeLorean. They're all into cocaine, but they make jeans too.
we
So,
make cars, the doors open up, and jeans.
yes. And when we get out of jail, we're going to have some new clothes ready.
All right, that's Cliffhanger. How sexy. Thank you guys so
Super
much.
sexy.
Make sure you follow, rate, review, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hit us on YouTube. Tell a friend.
And watch out for the bat guano and roll credits.
Boom.
Boom.
See ya.
There it is.